I always love coming across articles or videos or any sort of media that try really hard to break down all of the reasons that this whole gravel thing has taken off as much as it has. Why it's such a disruptive trend, why it's changed the cycling world as we know it. And while it's a valid effort to try and break it down into these very reasonable thoughts and small topics as to why it's happening, there is simply only one reason as to why gravel has become so appealing to new riders and experienced riders alike. And no, it's not because the bikes are cool. It's not because companies have put so much effort into their marketing departments to create a whole new category to sell you new things. It isn't because racing or other forms of riding are disappearing or going away. The growth in popularity truly comes down to simple aesthetics. More precisely, the lack of established proper aesthetics to go gravel or adventure riding. There's a certain video game-esque feeling to being able to choose what it is you want to look like or what you want to be character-wise when it comes to your gravel ride appearance. And just as there's no one established aesthetic for what you're looking like personally while going out riding some gravel, the bikes, well, they haven't figured that out yet either. I think it's important to state that no matter which bike or which attire, appearance, kit that you chose in that just past montage, that I personally have ridden in at least 80% of the attire shown there, not the least of which these cat pants, which I've very much used for quick trips and rips around the neighborhood to go get chips. Which, by the way, not up for debate. The best chips that you can buy are Old Dutch Barbecue. That's not up for debate. That is fine. Talk about a good segue to the next point. Gravel bikes, by nature, are fairly do-it-all utilitarian machines, the majority of which are not hyper-specific and they're very usable in multiple different situations. They're useful in the same way that a hybrid is useful, but they've managed to overcome that little bit of boring blandness that is regular hybrids from back in the day and become their own thing, very utilitarian, very cheap-like. Race bikes, just like race cars, are pretty well usable and acceptable for one thing only. Of course, you can try and use your race car to go get groceries, go meet your friends, go to a bar, go to a store, and overall just live your life. But things could get a little bit annoying if you got to put the same race suit on with your 5-point harness and your helmet and strap yourself in and make sure that everything's working perfectly all the time. And then next thing you know, your friends want to go off-road and you're like, I guess I can try it with this. Gonna have a bad time. And I thought you were ready to give up. The true beauty behind a non-established aesthetic is that you still look in place when you're downtown with your jeans and your cool jacket on versus when you're out riding with people trying to ride fast in a pair of Lycra shorts and a Lycra jersey. That is truly the type of flexibility that people are looking for when they're looking to get into riding a bike. Don't want to look lame, don't want to have too many bikes, want to be able to do as much as I can with it. And when you can physically see the difference between everybody's different interpretations to gravel bikes and gravel riding, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to jump into riding feet first. You're not bound by these old traditional looks. Trust me, I very much remember my first experience of wearing Lycra and walking into a convenience store to go buy some candy. When you take away all the weird social discomfort that comes with trying to figure out if you're wearing the right thing or if you look right for the bike that you're riding, more people become interested in riding bikes again. Who'd have thunk it?